All right, so we are looking at slave culture and resistance today. We've talked about slavery in various periods, right? We looked like at Bacon's Rebellion. We talked about the contradictions of the American Revolution, the ways that slavery is in the Constitution, but not actually written out. So we've looked at slavery in several different ways, but we haven't actually sort of examined it in terms of culture, resistance. So, okay, the first thing we've got on here is just sort of looking at what those conditions were like. And I have one of my favorite quotes that I think speaks to it from the Library of Congress interviews, which you're going to use for the discussion boards. And a woman, formerly enslaved woman by the name of Laura Smiley said, I could tell you about it all day, but even then you couldn't guess the awfulness of it. And that to me just always seems like a good place to start this conversation, here where we're sitting, and the idea of the awfulness of it, I think, speaks immeasurably. We're going to look at ways in which, after we consider these conditions, how do people even begin to survive? And we'll see that happens through slave culture and the ways in which people insist on their humanity. And so we have Harriet Jacobs is there to provide us instances of ways in which slaves interpreted their faith, also the importance of family networks. Excuse me. We're going to use songs and folk tales to also further explore that culture. I've got a Brer Rabbit story to share with you. And then we'll talk about resistance. I mean, there's the everyday resistance, like breaking tools, burning food, not picking the required 150 or 200 pounds of cotton. But there's something big happening outside. You can hear the dog barking. But the other resistance, that more sort of like outright resistance, is evident in rebellions, like Denmark Vesey's rebellion in 22, Turner's rebellion in 1831. And then we're going to conclude there with probably my all-time favorite historical person, Harriet Tubman. So if you have any questions, be sure to put those in the discussion board. When I ask students kind of at the end of the semester, like, which discussion boards did you like? Which ones should I do again? They consistently say this is the one that they, I don't want to say enjoy, because you're looking at the narratives of enslaved peoples, but that they feel that they learn the most from, because you get the voices of enslaved peoples, which we don't often have access to. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.